Hello and welcome to the instructional video for Information Processing 2100 on reports, topic 2.8, headers and footers. So headers and footers are content at the tops and bottoms of pages. In Google Docs, we can insert headers and footers with our header and footers menu. So the header will pop up on the top, and you can have a different header for the first page. You can change your header format. You can have it automatically put in page numbers in either the header or the footer, whether or not those page numbers will show on the first page. And we can see, after the first page, we come to our headers and footers. We'll have our page numbers down here in the bottom corner. If we do that in the footers, we can put in a random header up here, and notice that appears on all of the pages. Word is similar. In this case, we go to Insert, and we have the header and footer options. And this has three separate zones for headers and footers. So whether it's the top right, top left, middle, and we can have same across the entire document, a different first page, different even and odd, different first even and odd, and whether we want to remove the page numbers that this is put in by default. But we have these footers here. Now, LaTeX has some header and footer information in automatically when we are doing books. So the first page of any chapter, the page number is bottom center and there's no other header or footer. Then the even pages that are not the start of a new chapter have the page number in the upper left and the chapter in the upper right. The odd numbers will have a section or subsection in the upper left and the page number in the upper right. So those page numbers are always on the outside. And the left will always have the chapter, the right will always have the section. We do have the ability to change that. So it's the same sort of flexibility we saw in Word using Fancy Header. So we can use that Fancy Header package, and we can define our header as left, center, right, and whether it's even or odd, and the same with the footer. So we can put those locations. So EH is every even page header. There's the left, there's the center. We could put them all in different locations and put in the content. So if we have the Fancy Header package in place, and say down here we want to have the fancy footnote with the location odd pages and right. We can have bottom right of odd pages as the content. Well, then that should put it in here. Seem to have a bit of an error in the way I set that up. That is generally how you do it, assuming you want to deviate. Now, if you just want a single instance, you might want a footnote. So a footnote, like the comment at the bottom, which you could do on single page headers and footers in Word and Google Docs. Here you just say this, it's a footnote. Now we can see we have the little number 1, which follows down to the comment at the bottom on our page.